Welcome to day 5 of my Caribbean cruise. This day we're going to spend in the beautiful island of St. Lucia, and I have a special treat today. Come and join me. We drove up the hillside to come to a place called Carabel Boutique, which is kind of like a general store that sells a lot of locally made crafts, such as silk screenings, different items like coconut rum, and then of course they make chocolate from scratch here as well. As you enter on this somewhat rainy day, you can see the beautiful scenery here, all the plants, and it's just so gorgeous. So the process is going to start with the cacao bean pod and will ultimately end up in a wrapped, foiled bar of chocolate that I make myself. First, I got to try some of the pulpy white seeds from the cacao bean, which surprisingly taste a lot like a citrus fruit. You just suck on them and they do taste like they're almost like an orange. I was actually kind of surprised by that. Later on, the cacao beans are dried into nubs, which we use for the chocolate. To make the process a little bit easier for us, they actually grated down the seeds into a little bit more manageable chips that we would be able to grind down in a mortar and with pestle. So for this project, I'm going to need 3 main food ingredients. I'm going to need cacao nubs, I'm going to need cocoa butter, and I'm going to need confectioner's sugar. All those will go into a very hot to the touch stone mortar, which you'll use a stone pestle on, as well as a spatula in order to scrape the sides to continue to bring the items down as you mix them. And let me tell you, this gives you quite a workout. I mean, like a really solid workout, and the view's not too bad either. They actually do a lot of this using the machines nowadays, but this was actually the original way they would do it, was to have you actually with a stone mortar and pestle, and then you would ground down everything from that point.
Okay, yes, you can.
All right. So now starting to pull the mold. While I was waiting for the mold to harden, I had an iconic view of the seaport from the hillside. It's just gorgeous up here. Highly recommend. As I leave St. Lucia with chocolate in hand, I couldn't help but look at these rocks as we were leaving. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and make every day a travel adventure. Take care, everybody.